Had quite a few swans all around the area, got some really interesting insights, and then stopped off at a Met station, saw beluga whales, but I did have an engine failure at the end of day one, so that really put a dampener on the whole of everything, and it did mean we needed a helicopter/reindeer rescue actually. Got a whole backup crew! And then next, the Russians and the English all try to make fly the swans work.
Sasha Dench on Briti veelindude ja märgalade ühingu meediajuht. 17. septembril alustas naine teekonda väikeluikede pesitsusaladel Põhja-Venemaal, et teha lindudega kaasa sügisene ränne nende talvitumisaladele Suurbritannias. Tegemist on väikeluikede kaitsele pühendatud rahvusvahelise aktsiooniga Flight of the Swans.
The expedition started from hearing about the problem for the Buick swan from researchers all along the flyway. And so we thought, what better way than to try and join them on migration, and the best way we can do that is by paramotor. Because we can fly at the same speed as them, we can choose the same altitude as them, and there's lots of similarities in what we will have to do. For example, look for safe places to land, safe places to sleep, refueling sites, and we'll also have some of the same risks. So bad weather and power lines, for example, are similar risks that we'll both face.
My organisation, the Wildfowl and Wetlands Trust, has been involved in swan research since the 1960s. The international census found that by 1995 we had something like 29,000 Buick swans in the population, which seemed pretty good at the time, particularly since when we started the monitoring there was only about 18,000. But in the last 20 years, since 1995, the population has dropped by at least 40%. The results of the 2010 census found there were again only about 18,000 Buick swans in the northwest European population.
Teadlased arvasid, et populatsiooni languse põhjuseks on kliimamuutuste negatiivne mõju väikeluikede sigimisele. Esialgu see kinnitust ei leidnud. Nüüd uuritakse väikeluikede ellujäämust ja kuidas see on ajaga muutunud.
I've been flying paramotors for 5 years now, and when I first suggested it to a lot of people, a lot of other paramotorists, their first reaction was, it's not possible, it's ridiculous. And I was like, why? Why is it impossible? If you take it as small journeys, all of them look possible. The only thing that looks not possible is the Russian tundra, and then maybe the Russian taiga forest.
Suurprojektiga on seotud luikede teekonnale jääva 11 riigi linnu-uurijad. Väikeluikede täpsemaks jälgimiseks on osad linnud varustatud rõngasmärgistega, mis on ühtlasi ka raadiosaatjad. Rõngastatud luikede teekonnal hoiavad silma peal teadlased, kuid sellele saab reaalajas elada kaasa ka iga huviline.
Nende raadiomärgisega luikede teekonda jälgides mulle jäi silma, et ühe luige nimi on lausa Leho. Kas sinu järgi?
No tuleb välja vist, et minu järgi, et tegelikult on nii, et Inglismaal märgistatud luiged saavad kõik endale nime. See on reegel. Ja ega neid nimesid ju hakkab nappima, kui sa ikka tuhandeid luiki rõngastad ja oled neid juba aastakümneid teinud, siis on vaja nimesid kuskilt saada ja rändeteelt on hea võtta neid. Leho on praegu Lätis, teevad pikki rändehüppeid. See on umbes 1000 kilomeetrit.
1000 kilomeetrit ühe korraga lendavad?
Jah, tähendab lendavad nagu mingi ligi 1000 kilomeetrit. Siin on näha, et nad on teinud rändepeatuse Arhangelskis. Ja Arhangelskist on see Leho startinud ja otse lendanud siis Lätti välja ilma vahepeatuseta.
En route, we've stopped off with swans, I've flown with swans in big V formations. We flew at one point at 2,500 feet above the clouds. So we've had some amazing experiences. And the really interesting thing is that the birds change their character. They change how nervous they are around people, depending on where they are. So yeah, we've had different responses from them, but the nice thing is when I'm in the air and other birds are flying with me, they clearly don't see me as a threat. I don't look like a human being. So we've been managing to fly reasonably close to birds in the air, which has been lovely.
Ajalooliselt on luikesid küttinud põlisrahvad toiduks. Praegune tõsisem probleem on illegaalne jahipidamine ja massiline jahiturism, mis hõrendab nii väikeluikede kui ka teiste veelindude ridu.
For example, across the Russian tundra, we needed to raise awareness of the fact that actually the swans are declining. Many of the people there believe that swans are protected because they're just in fairy tales, and these people rely on hunting for food. So I had to basically try and convince people that there is a real problem with the Buick swans, so to give them a break for at least for a while until the population gets back up again. You've mentioned that the birds will often get all the way to Estonia and then just sleep for a couple of days. That's pretty much what I've just had to do. After crossing the tundra, we kind of just went for it and arrived, and I thought I was feeling great and fine, and then stopped. And for about the last 2 days, I've been completely spaced.
One of the most important areas for the Buicks is, of course, during migration is Estonia, because they can fly all the way from the Russian Arctic to Lake Peipsi in 48 hours. And this is the main landfall site for them, you know, following their kind of first major stretch of their migration.
Kui hästi nende peatuskohtadega praegu sellel teekonnal väikeluige jaoks on?
Ma peaks ütlema, et Eestis on see päris hästi, et need, ütleme, meil on ju päris hästi on hooldatud juba rannaniidud ja väga oluline on looduslikes peatuskohtades, et seal oleks madal vesi luikedel. See tähendab seda, et nad saaks hästi endal toidu kätte. Teine väga oluline on kohad, kus väikeluiged ööbivad. Ja need ööbimiskohad on tihtipeale meie rabad, rabalaugastikud ja no, me teame, et meie rabad on enamus kaitse all kõik. Ja see mererand ka, rannaniidud on meil hoiualad ja et ma ütleks, et Eestis me oleme palju teinud, et väikeluigel hea oleks.
Estonia is the only country that has a national action plan for Buick swans and has agreed it across the nation. Every other country has got a rough plan, but it hasn't been accepted by their government. We basically have very little time to turn the population around as the population continues to decline. So if at the end of this project we have managed to inspire a load more people, get more hunters, more farmers involved, get more power companies involved and at least interested in swan conservation, then we have half a chance over the next couple of years of turning the situation around for the population.